right? You guys want more build videos. However, this one's not going to be about boats. I'm going to build an Overlander, a roof rack thing for my old crappy Chevy truck with a Roofnest Falcon XL with some leftover material that I had from one of my trailer builds. So I'm going to get going. I'm going to show you right now why I'm doing this. All right, so this spring when I was getting ready to go to my essentially my first boat race, this is the camper that I use. It's pretty sweet. It has a shower, bathroom, and it's the extendable top. However, when I hooked the battery on and started running the jacks up to get in under the truck, these jack lifts ran away uncontrollably and about tipped the thing over. It ripped the stupid things off of the side. This one is really bad. And then the actual worst one, see if I can do this without killing myself. This one over here is even worse. This stuff is all just tiny, little super thin particle board. It's a mess. I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with it. I don't think it's worth repairing. I might just scrap it, but that's why I'm going to do this roof, this Overlander tent system. All right, so I got to tell you a little bit about this truck. It's a 2008 HD 2500 Duramax, and I use it hard. It has 296,000 miles on it. I'm going to show you some of the highlights here. I put a moved bumper on here. You can see a kink here. It's rusty, it's crappy. This is probably the coolest thing on my truck. I got a super hitch Magnum for towing the race trailer. That thing is stout and robust. Aftermarket crappy old rusty tailgate that it closes about every 3 times I try it. What happened up here? Oh, a little bit of damage to my cab, to my bed. Lexan because I broke the window out, sealed it all in. Missing gas cap. None of my power mirrors work. There's a clunking in my front end. I can't figure it out. Another move bumper up here. This is kind of, actually the front bumper is in pretty good shape, but this thing is used and abused. But I'm stubborn. I don't want to get rid of it. So this is what I'm going to put the this tent on. And side note, my teammates are all taking over-under odds on if this truck is going to make it through the race season. It just keeps going. So I'm going to unbox this tent. A couple things I want to do. Do I want to build it flush with the cab or sitting over top of the cab? I think I already decided I'm going to do it flush. So I'm going to unbox this, check the height, see how low I'm going to make this little cross pieces, and get to work. All right, so I got the Roofnest unboxed. I'm going to take a couple measurements first and foremost. The first thing I did was measure the height of this thing. It's 5.5 inches tall. Now I laid a straight edge across the bed of my truck because this is where the foot's going to lay. And then I want it flush with essentially the extended rooftop of my truck. So from the bottom of this edge to the bottom of that edge is 20.5 inches. And the Roofnest is 5.5 inches. So I'm just going to drop some angles, get some measurements, and go from there. I also know that the width of the Roofnest is 69 inches wide, and my bed, no, that ain't right. What did I say? It's 60 inches wide, and I want to make this whole thing 69 inches wide. So it's going to slope from 60 to 69 on the way down, and about 20.5 inches overall height. So here we go. We'll do some math, start getting some cuts. Okay, after messing around with a little bit, I'm going to show you how I decided to kind of get a baseline on this these arms or these legs. And I'm going to show you what I used. good old bevel set and the eyeball. So I just put a straight edge across my truck, and I'm lining up that angle with my cab. You can see right there, that is my angle. Okay, so we got that sorted out. So I also know the height and I know the overall width. So now comes the old trusty fab table. I just have a pretty small one in my 2-car garage shop. And then I just pretty much took that angle, marked it out onto my table so you can see my lines. And I also measured the overall width of what I wanted here. I can't remember what that was, 68 inches, I believe. Then I took the height and I pulled a line up there. So now I have the overall, using the angle there, using the overall height, width, everything, I've got my overall shape. So then I started cutting, and here's what I'm using. This stuff is big, beefy. It's 3/16, kind of overkill. Got my angle, cut it on there. Then I measured the angle, and that is a 110-degree angle. So this one is a 30-degree, and this one is a 55-degree angle to make all this stuff work. So got my 4 legs, my 2 cross pieces. It's time to get to at least tack welding this thing together, and let's get going on that. All right, well, there you have it. I'm gonna knock it off here. So day 1, or first step, I got my 2 main roll bar looking things. I don't even want to call them the cross pieces or whatever you want to call them. Anyway, they're done. Tacked them together with the MIG. I TIG'd weld all the way around both of them. Next step is gonna probably build the feet for them, just figure out how they're gonna sit on the edge of the truck bed here, figure out a foot system, get those in place, and then put the longitudinals that are gonna go, 2 of them go each length that way for these tracks to mount to. So that'll be coming up. Stay tuned.